I think na le bala romfana mom's voice. Because ke make se pina tlhalifileng so itse bala kana. As bina za go tlabega.
Hey, batho ba mdimo tla ira bya.
O tla ira bya.
It's pina tsa Sontaga.
Sontaga?
Yeah, mathema di jazz. Ka di Brentwood.
Oi. O batla utlwa pina Sontaga?
Yeah.
O tlo utlwa. Wait.
Oh, okay.
Wait.
Okay.
There are 3 interviews since you announced your comeback. And I'm going to mention them in order.
In order of appearance.
Top to bottom.
Okay.
All right. As a number 1.
Yes.
Kaya Drive with Caesar.
Yes.
That was for the books. I was glued to that show. And I'm glad that you extended the time because, oh man. 2, Meg G and Saul. 3, the one you had Friday guest on ENCA. This is Eugene. Back to number 1. You said on Car Drive with Caesar that Ekurulen we're coming.
And the prophecy has become fulfilled.
You see, I was listening.
Yes. Yeah, I believe.
And now you're going to
Ekurhuleni, Empress Palace on the 11th of March. Sila.
Welcome back, bro.
I thank you.
Let me get the sentimentalities out of the way.
Yes.
I think of all the people, I'll put myself first to say the excitement, the happiness I felt was like deep in my stomach, so to speak. I felt it, Baba. Deep, Baba. Yabona lies pet singafika khona.
I thought we were being sentimental. What happened?
No, but still, I felt it there.
Yeah.
But Eugene is back.
Yeah.
Welcome back, bro.
I thank you.
Are we poetic now?
Self-reflective, not poetic. I wouldn't try to be a poet because you've seen what happens to poets. I owe my being to the valleys and the mangoes of Limpopo. I am an African. I drink fake grandpa and it's called grandma. What's going on in your country? We are faking grandpa. Is this how low we've gone? We are faking Nah. You're thinking you're drinking grandpa. Can't you nwile grandma? Then it increases the headache. Mara the fake it there, man. Hey, Cherryl was on fire yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Took a shot. Because you know what they say, when you aim for the king, ne, you better not miss.
Yeah.
Yeah, he aimed for Mbeki. Sitting there nicely with his peppercorn beard. He was like, I'm an African Yamachak. African Yamachak. Utsameka di grandstand ka di extra strong African leyo. Teka second term. Hey akalalang uthabizo. Athe ungene lapho uzane lathi yini ukwathe angikwazi ulala angikwazi yazi lela venda leliana teka shade was being thrown hard.
A live subtweet.
And you know what, the South Africans were very choosy about the categories that we put our last 3 presidents, because I'm not going to count Nelson Mandela.
Yeah.
Tata was not a president. He was our father.
Yes.
Who didn't have... Okay. Askis, sorry. Punyugelwe, sorry. And then Thabo Mbeki was just a reminiscent, poetic man who thinks about the glory days of being under Tata's wing, who still had time to write poetry and fly in and out the country. People forget that part. Fly in and out that country. Huh? When Cyril says, I'm coming back because we have no electricity, with Thabo used to leave, fly in and out the country. That was the ticket that our G over here, Gedle, entered the space on. He was like, I'll be here.
Yes.
Ngoba ngina visa. The only way Zuma could leave the country was pretending to be Ladysmith Black Mambazo because they don't have visa. Then he rode on a ticket of Sidla Sonke. Until Sidla Sonke was collapsing the country.
Yes.
Let's not forget.
That's right.
And then Cyril was lying in the cart, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Yeah. Even you heard him there, Zondo. He was like, had I raised my head too soon,
yes,
we wouldn't be having this commission to start with.
That's right.
He came through. But he tells us the truth, and we don't want the truth. Things are going to take time. We have to clean up cabinet. There's too many old people here. We don't want to hear the truth as South Africans. And I think this is the one president in our lifetime in history of this country who's going to tell us the truth. We all thought I'm an African was a bad poem. It felt like it was written by Voter Kalaman.
Grammy Award winner.
Yeah. Now we're at the airport. We don't even know the song. What? For 1,000 rand, a caller that sends in a voice note of that song, harmonizing or singing it, I will give them 1,000 rand. It's easy in Saudi. It's easy.
Now you have a welcome party.
Now you have a welcome party at the airport. At the airport, we're thankful for this song of yours. We just like glorifying things, Tina Limesand. We like it. It's in our nature. We celebrate everything. Even when homeless people are directing traffic. Homeless. This man is responsible for my car. Meanwhile, he couldn't be responsible for finding shelter for him. Now, man, director, 500,000 and we become so desperate, and when there's no homeless man and the traffic light goes off, how am I going to get home? Akuna hobo ne one. Akuna ngisho ne hobo. Waninyana. Now we're starting to shout at hobos when we see them sleeping. Ulele la. Intanga zakho. Director maji wegon when ulele la. Henya villa apha mahobo. But I need a job description yami ukuthi hobo. That's how low we've gone in Msaudi.
Are tickets available already?
Tickets are available.
Where?
Ticket Pro.
All right.
Log in. Go to my social media. There on the link. Just click on the link there. Get your things. Let's meet.
That vuvuzela is for your Sunday song. Egipina Sunday.
Yes.
Osanza nudula ko
B3.
Aye, not B3.
God.
What do they call that cubicle parking lot?
Oh. You took it there?
I said, hey, I cannot change him. This guy used to be a parking attendant.
You took it there?
Yeah,
for a solid 3 years of my life. That's what I did.
Eugene Khoza.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Phil Collins?
Yes.
What happened there?
A lot of walking, a lot of fishing, a lot of thinking, a lot of listening to music, a lot of reading. I wouldn't swap that time for anything in my life, man.
Yeah.
It's the best decision of my life so far.
Very brave, though.
It had to be a brave one.
It has to be.
It had to be. We don't play safe here.
No, not at all. Can I also be sentimental?
As I believe.
I came hard and harsh on you.
You did.
You remember?
Yeah.
When Eugene decided to disappear from the spotlight, there was a point as well, part of that was like, you're trying to also have shows, maybe not, maybe. And you came in and wanted to pay for advertising. And I said, Eugene, not you.
Your money is no good here.
No.
Oh.
Why should you spend at home? You remember? You remember that conversation? I said, that money is for your baby girl, man. Why you? No. You said, I don't want handouts. I want to work for everything. I was like, nonsense. Do you know who you are? Do you? Because I was there.
Yes.
I was your MC.
Host with the most.
I know the power, the brain, the talent. With you is not comedy. This with you is, I'm telling a story. This is what I see. I want to apologize.
For giving the Grammy away. Oh, sorry, Mpunyugelo.
Because after listening to what you did with Caesar, after listening to what you did with McG and Saul, it gave me a background of what was going on with you. I get it. I get it.
Man.
I'm not going to justify anything.
Yes.
From the bottom of my heart, I'm sorry.
Apology accepted.
Yeah.
It was just too long of a story to explain at the time.
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
No, that's what I'm saying. You don't owe me an explanation. You don't owe me an explanation. The people who owe us an explanation are at the airport. Oh gosh, he's corrupting me. We'll be right back. Is Eugene Khoza on my top 10 at 10? We haven't done this in a while.
Long ago.
Very. Yeah, he still had dimples. Naked dimples. Now they are covered. Tell me about the rent.
You know the rent. It's not there.
Hi.
You know, even people from Botswana, my manager is from Botswana. The way she talks down to me these days. Like Botswana does not have one street. The way. like their president is not hiding at UNISA at a lecture hall. The way the rent is so low, even people that have a pula. Hey, Pate, Isila. Sizobuya.
I hope.
Angazi but
Yeah.
that's how low the rent is. People from Botswana can tell us our business. Those people there that are Mafikeng extension, you know those ones. Pele Botswana mote Mafikeng, so Mauti, my new house was Mafikeng in Botswana. Those people can tell us where to get off. No, we'll take the L. It's fine.
Yeah.
That's how low the rent is. And that's why when I segue into this, we make sure that we keep ticket prices.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That when a person buys a ticket to a show, they must not feel like they are losing something.
Yes.
In fact, they must feel like they underpaid.
Yes.
And you know, I got that philosophy from Ed Cherryl in an interview that he did.
Oh, okay.
He said, he keeps tickets low so that his fans could afford to come. Because he says he remembers when he was young, him and his friends could afford to go buy tickets and watch a concert. And that's what he wants. Then I was like, I think we're doing an injustice to people that love us and support us.
I agree.
So keeping in mind of what the rand is, a person must buy a ticket and still feel good about it.
Yeah. I went overseas in January. I ordered a cup of coffee. They said 20. Ne?
With confidence, you said, only.
They said 20.
Yes.
Yeah. And you know, when you're from the rand,
yes,
and you are being charged, right? You can't help but do a conversion.
You become a mathematician. You become quick. You become chief statistician.
I rounded off the number from 4.8 to 5. I remembered the basics of math. I was like, there's no way this cappuccino is $100.
No way.
No way. No way.
That's where we're at. It's tough out there.
Now, worse when you're with kids.
Then you give them up for adoption.
But Papa, I'm hungry. You're overseas.
McDonald's chill. Overseas mfanak. What can we do?
Unyaga Big Mac.
It's not a joke overseas. Expensive.
So you're saying we can solve this?
Easily.
How?
What we need to do is sihlale ekhaya. No. You wanted a solution, Agir. Ashiona. Straight. Bene plus.
Aye.
Shai Strolly. Harte PS and back. Better you technically bridging la Harte PS. Come back. Send them a date, man. Date your one.
Oh, Harte PS.
Yeah. Like you Victoria Falls. Area Harte PS.
But you don't even see the water now.
Exactly. Imagine.
The river is now a plant. It looks like a lawn. That whole lake. It's covered in that green.
And the people that own houses there are holding on to sentiment, ne?
But I live you again.
Yeah, the lawn.
Yes.
And you know who lives around that neighborhood? The former ESCOM CEO.
Hi.
Brian. Brian. Sifuna imali yethu wena ungalali lapha. Sibhadale. He lives around Peakenwood, ne? So now he's there.
You're one of those faces and voices that obviously disappeared on us for 5 years. Who were not in your book? They're still alive. They're a face or a voice that you're like, but at least show up nyana, hey, proof of life nyana.
One person.
Maybe you even have many.
That's still alive.
Yeah.
Yo. There are so many.
Where's Kiribon?
Kiribon is around. He's a business owner now. Still does comedy. Is that the face that you miss? Where are you, Kiriboni? Kadenge no revone. Is that the face you miss?
Musically?
Who I miss musically?
Still alive. We're talking earlier, not and
yeah.
Pebble.
For me, it's Busi.
Busi?
Yeah.
Yes.
I feel like Busi is such a great
Superman,
talent.
The voice behind Superman, yes.
But I also feel like in Mzansi, we have this thing of being ahead of your time. I think Busi as a vocalist, in the genre that she was going into, she was just way ahead of her time.
Oh, yeah.
So whenever I think Busi's going to release a song, nyana, a single nyana, hey man, she doesn't. I love Busi's music.
And she has an angelic voice, man.
You know who, but they've passed on, who I wish I could hear an interview of, is another Busi Mhlongo.
Ooh.
I feel like that woman was a pioneer. She was ahead of her time. She was well-traveled. She was outspoken. She was expressive.
A matriarch.
100%.
I think after the mold of the Miriam Makebas. She's a force, man.
She said, no thanks. I'll take this road here.
Go into a discography.
Yes.
And go listen to what you think you know of Busi. And go back and listen to it again. And then you realize, I was listening, but I was not hearing. Now, Mama Busi Mhlongo is something else. There's a song called Wakazula. Tandiswa did a cover of it on Belete. You must go listen to the Busi Mhlongo one.
Wakazula.
Soka. I hear you. And like I'm saying, we can easily be nostalgic about the duality part.
Yes.
But I feel we also lose because then soon, you saw what happened with John Mweti. Like, Dungi. Hey, Dungi. And I'm like, wait. There are faces, voices, smiles that are still alive, but they've decided to move away from the spotlight. I wonder where they are. Hence, Bakai Batuba.
Wena, who's yours?
Like I said, I mean, obviously, me being on radio and playing music, I miss a few people. I mean, there was a lady called Pebbles. And she used to work a lot with RJ Benjamin. Right? And I was like, where is she? Because, like you said, ahead of her time. Because she was part of that neo soul movement.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
I'm glad that yesterday, Lyra posted a proof of life picture.
No way.
Yes. And she says, I'm here. That's all she said in the caption. I mean, we all warmed up. We're like, yes, she's fighting back. Sigim Kabateli.
Fighting back.
Fighting back. And she keeps on posting those videos, of her recovery. And that's what I'm talking about. Our people.
But what makes us not appreciate people when we can appreciate them? Why do we wait? Why do we have that disease, the morning disease in this country? We're waiting for something to go bad.
Because no one wants to be a pioneer anymore. It's groupthink. Should Eugene stand up and say something controversial, as much as it may be true, but because no one else agrees in that room that I'm in, I'm also going to keep quiet. Instead of saying yes. And that's the thing about it. We are a collective people by culture, by socialization. When Eugene says, my friend has fallen, I'm mourning, we are running. And then and we are there. Huddle around you, give you all the support. You see, that's our power. But also the enemy knows that power. They're able to use it against us. Look at what happens with the cancel culture. Cancel culture is groupthink. It's collectivism.
Mob psychology.
Because no one wants to be outside the group.
When you say what you're saying now, it reminds me of one of the few reasons I became a bit unpopular with comedians was the fact that I was saying, why aren't we putting each other on? Like, I think of people that Kidi Boni has put on, that I have put on, that I can see them having careers now, that I've let open for me. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even the bravery on radio, you were there at the beginning of it all, stoking the fire. After I finish the slot, and you'll be like, ufage more next time.
That's right.
And then in my sabbatical, I looked back and I thought, who's opening for you? The guy that opened for me.
Yeah.
Who's opening for you? And I used to say to people, if this carries on, we're going to end up with no industry. Then it was just Eugene and his speaking from his ivory tower. Then I was like, no, you don't understand. It's a risk letting someone open for you. Because you are telling your audience that I believe in this person, but they're like, we don't know them. When you emceed my shows, your fans were like, sure.
Yeah. I was like, don't throw me under the bus. What do you mean on my show?
Yeah, your fans are like, hey, when the TBose, sure. Because we don't understand the power of vouching. in this industry. We don't get it. If Voter Kalaman won 2 Grammys already, when he shows up with Zakes and Nomcebo, that's a vouch.
That's right.
But we don't understand the power of the vouch. So when you end up in industries and silos and groups and you don't speak your mind and you just go with what the popularity of the group is saying, like you said, we're going to end up backwards.
Oh, yeah.
And we can see it now in politics.
Yeah.
We see it now in music.
Oh, yeah.
We see it now in comedy. We see it now on television with dramas that are being cancelled because it's the same person saying the same things on different platforms. But the bravery to say what you want to say is something that I would not trade anything for.
And for that, we are forever grateful. This is Eugene Khoza. I think you are slowly applying to be a soul DJ. Eugene Khoza at the Soul Sessions.
With sounds and stuff like that. Who am I? I wake up at 9. I sleep at 11. When my mother calls me, I say, Ma. When I go out, I wear a jacket. Who am I? Hey, malume wethu.
And egqibeka mumthola ngestereo.
Stereo. Sounds and stuff like that.
Eugene Khoza is at the Marcellus, the Theatre of Marcellus. Emperor's Parley is the date.
The date is the 11th of March.
Tickets are already available via
Ticket Pro.
Get them now.
Absolutely. Looking forward to it. Do you like the song that just played now, Lover for Life?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I say weekend. I say Sunday.
But if you listen to the lyrics properly, you're like, yay! In nowadays,
how?
You've heard my testimony. Let me be your lover for life. Hey.
Yeah, sentence me.
Sentence me.
Yes.
I'm your prisoner.
For life.
For life.
Yes.
Why ungahambi uyekini?
Ha.
Hey, kunini ula? Lover for life. You know how long life is. You've heard my testimony. You've seen my evidence. And it's a crime of passion. Hey, hamba. Guys must be careful about songs they play to people they're trying to woo into their lives.
Yeah.
Yeah, some songs will make someone stuck with you. Because the words tied you. Now so ufuna ukuhamba yaphi?
Umzwile no mfundo mo.
Yeah.
Phakadelam.
And I can promise you 30 days.
Ha.
Monthly sizo renew a contract nyanga mayiphela. Relationship must be like radio.
Ha.
You're not safe in radio.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you're not.
There can be a stand-in anytime. There can be a DJ Keys in your life. DJ Keys sleeps with his headphones on. My phone, yes, DJ Keys ulala uniform yasekhaya. Tumame DJ Tumami. What Keys akal ulala emotweni. Keys sleeps in the car. Mawuthi nje uyagula namhlanje. Angayibamba le. It's the Keys over here. Opening all the doors. I'm the DJ with a key to the studio. Une spare keys at the studio, DJ Keys.
Master Keys.
Master Key. Bambeli tohu Master Keys. Even sometimes when I feel like I don't want to date anymore, I want to call Keys. Keys ofuna uzongijolela iparata la. Ngayibamba for. Ngayijola nawe ngibambe ngijole nawe. I'm the Master Keys.
Let's talk about an award winner here. Not once, eh?
Not once.
Yeah. Every year he picks up something.
Yeah. Master Keys is like the packer at Checkers that wins Employee of the Month. Hlula nina la nibhalansa amathili la. Nina amathili ayanhlula. Bona no Keys ama-plastic wapaka zakwina nama-award.
But what?
Bambi torho uthi ulibambe mfana mitorho mama khe makamtshela ulibambe itorho yeza ulibambe ngizolibamba ma angizolibamba itorho.
Let me pull you to Zelensky. There's a narrative now that the Ukrainian president, the way he is traveling the world, going to solicit support, he might be brewing World War III.
You know, I think globally, and it goes back to what you said, we can't take leaders and make them exceptional human beings. They are as folly to the downfalls of being a human being as all of us are. And I like how we are taking away the attention from the aggressor. But we've sheltered the aggressor. Putin is the aggressor here.
Yes.
We've sheltered. Now we're looking at a man who's defending his country. You know, I look at the people from Zelensky's country, and I think, how many of us, if a war would brew tomorrow, would take up arms? Tina, we can't even go and toy. People are engineers, doctors are taking up arms to defend their country. Say what you want to say about them, but they are defending they are patriotic to the core. We in South Africa,
from a comedian president,
yes, a guy who was a comedian, television, and became a wartime hero. And you know, I'm opposed to having peacetime heroes. I don't like peacetime heroes. Those are not real heroes. When things are going well, then you have something to say. I want you to say something when things are not, when you risk being unpopular.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when now you are risking it now. Yeah. You are doubling down on your point of view and you are saying what you want to say. And Zelensky is that person. He's doubling down on what the country has sent him to do. There has been no dissent amongst the ranks in Zelensky's cabinet, except for the people that he fired who tried to steal the aid money. Yep. And he fired them in a war. But here, in this country, we have no war. In fact, I don't even think we have a crisis. I don't think load shedding is a crisis. I think it's mismanagement.
Oh, yes, it is.
There's a difference between a crisis and a mismanagement.
Yeah.
You know, if my geyser bursts, that's a crisis. Yeah. Things are wet, the ceiling, oh my God.
Yes.
But if I leave the tap on in the sink and then the water overflow, I mean, come on. Yeah, that's mismanagement. Yeah. We just like to exaggerate. But if there's one person who's going to end up in the history books by being a wartime hero and who's going to prove to the world that we forgot who the real instigator of this bloodshed that's happening in Ukraine is, it's going to be that man. He's doing something where he could have easily done nothing. Oh, yeah. How many offers has he gotten to just stop? When your boss can pay you not to play with your children. Hey, manju yaifuna overtime. Yeah, but my child has a soccer match. I mean, it's overtime. Or you want us to call keys?
Eugene Khoza.